Hello family! Our movie begins with an 18-year-old boy named Jack going on vacation to his father's house. Relationship between them is not good. David, Jack's father, tries to talk to him, but Jack does not respond well and departs in rage. The following morning, while smoking on his balcony in his room, Jack notices a lady below. He is quite drawn to that lady, and then he comes down and begins to hide from her. David arrives until, son, that lady is the 40-year-old house, Maria. Jack and Maria are introduced by David. Following that, Jack walks out with his camera because he enjoys photography. On his way home, he comes across Maria again and begins talking to her, according to Jack. However, when he was young, his mother divorced and his father remarried. He despises his stepmother to no end. As a result, Jack is still enraged at his father. The next day, Jack goes out to take some shots again, and this time he meets a girl. There is a lot of conversation between these two, and the girl begins flirting with him. Meanwhile, Maria walks through Recycle and notices them both conversing. Gets home, he begins silently photographing Maria Maria inquires about the girl. She wonders why he came home so early. He should have spent more time with that girl as well. Jack gradually becomes more drawn to Maria, and both of them begin to chat excessively. Jack tells he is much more at ease with her. He shows Maria images of his mother and tells her that she looks like his mother. Maria and Jack converse a lot, and she tells him about her sad past. She informs Jack that she became pregnant when she was only 16 years old and that her lover abandoned her because of it. Despite this, she gave birth to a son. The worst part is that that child is no longer with Maria. Slowly, both of them are telling each other about their sorrows here. David wanted to enhance his relationship with Jack, but due to his busy schedule, he was unable to time to Jack. When he speaks to Jack, Jack does respond well and becomes enraged with him. Because of his, David has to leave town the next day. Maria and Jack are the only ones left in the house. She tells Jack that David adores him and that he should communicate with him more often. While sleeping that night, Jack sees Maria's on his camera and begins to fantasize about it. The day, Maria's ex-boyfriend arrives at the house to her. Jack is surreptitiously listening in on both of them. Maria's ex-boyfriend informs her that he still loves her and that they may start over if she so desires, but refuses to remain with him after this. Maria's ex-boyfriend has left. Jack's birthday is the next day. Maria greets him with a happy birthday when he walks into the morning. However, Jack expresses his desire to hug and touch her, and she refuses him, and she smacks him. As soon as the doorbell rings, there is a girl outdoors. It was the same girl with whom Jack had been conversing. He dates that girl but doesn't spend much time with her, and he returns home. When he returns home, he notices Maria crying and attempts to calm her. Jack tells Maria that he considers himself to be her son and that he wishes to hug her. After hearing this, Maria agrees, and the two of them hug before Jack begins to touch her. But after a while, Maria began to enjoy it all. In the midst of all of this, Maria comes to a halt and departs. Jack pursues her. Maria informs him that everything is incorrect. We both have no future because she is 40 years old and Jack is only 18 years old. He uses his words to persuade Maria, and she agrees. Then they make an affair. After having a good time, Maria reminds Jack that he should respect his father. When Maria is working in the kitchen the next morning, Jack approaches from behind and hugs her. Meanwhile, his father returns home. David bids Jack a happy birthday and invites him to dinner. Jack refuses to leave and storms out. Then Maria attempts to persuade him not to talk to his father in this manner. The next night, Jack visits his father, and they both drink while drinking. They both share things. David discovers that his son believes he remarried because he didn't love his mother. David reveals that he remarried so that he could care for him in the end. David assures Jack that he adores him and will always do so. Meanwhile, David nods off. The following day, Maria and Jack travel to a park to spend time together. Maria brings him into her home. In the house, the two become close. She informs Jack that her son was murdered in a car accident when he was a child. When Jack hears this, they both have an affair again. After that, Jack returns home and, for the first time, speaks politely to his father. David is thrilled to hear Jack speaking. Jack's vacation is coming to an end, and it is time for him to return home. He gathers his belongings and kisses Maria farewell before departing. He then meets his father and hugs him as well. We see that Jack has forgiven his father and that their relationship has improved. After all of this, Jack departs. Following that, we see Maria seeing her mother. She tells her mother that she is pregnant due to Jack, and her mother hugs her and sobs. This is how our movie ends. Leave us a comment on how you found this movie. See you in the next video. We hope that you enjoy your time and have a good day.